Okay, I think I know who attacked Jade Cargill and what this might mean for WrestleMania. Welcome to Silo Voice Wrestling on YouTube and the Silo Voice Wrestling podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. From Silo Voice Studios in Montreal, I'm Jason C. McLean. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications to get all my assorted thoughts on Raw and Smackdown, WWE Premium Live event, prediction videos and reviews, and wrestling opinion pieces. Yes, my hot takes, my cold takes, my simmering takes. This is definitely a wrestling opinion piece. This would have been a hot take maybe a few months ago. I'm not so sure how hot it is right now, but it's becoming more relevant. In fact, I'm recording this on the 17th of January, 2025. So a few hours before SmackDown. It's around 4 in the afternoon. And then seeing as I'm releasing this potentially a couple of hours before a show where theoretically this could be answered either affirmatively or negatively, my theory could be proven or dispelled, I thought I should get this out. Of course, probably it's going to take a few more weeks, maybe another month or so before we have an answer. But okay, so as we all know, Jade Cargill was attacked shortly before Survivor Series War Games on SmackDown during a first-round match in the Women's United States Championship Tournament, causing Bianca Belair to leave to go check on her injured partner, and Chelsea Green beat Blair Davenport and advanced that actually is the Women's United States Champion. Now, because of the proximity to War Games, the initial suspicions were on Nia Jax and her crew, at the time Women's Money in the Bank holder, now currently the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton, now not friends with Nia, not part of her crew, and Candice LeRae, who is still with Nia. Now, Nick Aldis cleared them, or they cleared themselves. They said, why would we want to do this? They're just, because knowing they were just going to replace Jade with somebody else in War Games. So, same difference to them. Other potential suspects were Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, or in particular, Piper attacking Jade. So Bianca would leave, so Chelsea would win. They have an alibi. Byron Saxton saw Piper in gorilla position, watching the whole thing. So they were ruled. Most of the heels were ruled out, except for two, which I'm coming to. And then speculation started going first towards Bayley. What was Bayley's reason? Well, with Jade out, she ended up successfully winning Bianca's trust and taking Jade's place in the War Games match, and they won the War Games match. But I don't think it's going to be Bayley. By the way, tonight on SmackDown, Bayley has a match against Tiffany Stratton. I also don't think Bayley's going to win the title. But I think they're going to keep Bayley a babyface, maybe move her to Raw, something like that. I don't think her current character is the type to do this. So then the speculation automatically falls, or recently has fallen, on Naomi. Why did Naomi do it? Well, her motive is she is now a women's tag team champion. She took Jade's place next to Bianca in that tag team and had a successful defense of the belt, so she's now a tag champion. Also, it was the three at WrestleMania, and Naomi was the excluded one. Some speculation propelled by Nia and others even went on Bianca Belair, like maybe saying that Jade was attacked before the match, and Bianca only acted surprised during the match when it was shown on the screen. Maybe she had hoped that Jade would be discovered after it. It wouldn't ruin her chances of winning the Women's United States Championship. Now, I'm pretty sure the speculation, especially with the two of them as tag champions, is going to fall pretty heavily on them. There might be some hints, some accusations. It might almost look like one of them did it. But I don't think either of them did it. There were two people who were also at SmackDown that night. They weren't normally on SmackDown. They showed up in a segment with all the women in the Women's War Games match at the time. And these are two people who have a record of attacking people in parking lots. I'm talking of former Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Now, why do I think they were the ones who attacked Jade? Well, maybe they were just helping out their team or something like that. Their rationale, maybe they just like doing it. I'm not sure what their in-character or in-universe rationale would be, but I know the in-universe reason for it. It's going to be now that Liv is no longer Women's World Champion, she doesn't seem to be going after Rhea again. I mean, I think Finn Balor even said on Raw that she'll win it back. She even implied that that's not really her goal. She's back with her former tag team partner, Raquel Rodriguez, and the two of them were women's tag team champions. So maybe it somehow gets revealed that little nugget of information of them being there, which had been forgotten about, becomes apparent now. They were the ones who attacked Jade Cargill. And because of that, there's a feud that leads right to WrestleMania over the women's tag team championships between Liv and Raquel and either Bianca and Jade if she comes back, or Bianca and Naomi. It sets up a really cool. I was wondering, and it was actually, by the way, the whole idea of them going for the women's tag title, that was suggested by my brother, even on another video when I was like, what's next for Liv? And I think what's next for Liv is her and Raquel going for the tag titles. And this, if it's revealed that they were the ones who attacked Jade Cargill, it's the perfect storyline reason for a major feud with major heat that could be a WrestleMania match where the women's tag team championships are taken very seriously. People had always said, oh, it's going to be Bianca versus Jade at WrestleMania. But no, let's give some heat to the women's tag team titles, and this is the perfect way to do it. So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it until I'm either proven right or wrong, maybe as early as a few hours from now or a few weeks from now. I think I think that qualifies it as a hot take. What do you think? Do you think I'm way out in left field? Do you have another suspect, or is it one of the suspects I mentioned? Let me know in the comments. Follow at Silo Voice Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram, at Silo Wrestling on X, and me at Jason C. McLean on X and Instagram. And again, make sure you like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. I should be back tomorrow with my assorted thoughts on tonight's Smackdown. For Silo Voice Studios in Montreal, I'm Jason C. McLean.